You're 1 in a million. Literally. Okay, well, 500,000 now. And the time has come to take on the vast ocean by yourself. As you flow with the currents, you pick off any plankton that come in your path, hoping you don't run into a death sentence. With no protection, there's not much you can do to stop it, hence the million eggs thing, but being translucent helps a bit. As the months go on, you convert more plankton into usable mussels. Being a male, it's not long till you reach the end of your larvae stage, going from a few millimetres long to a whopping 2 centimetres. You are now an adult deep sea anglerfish. The time has come for you to fulfil your life's only purpose. You begin the descent into the dark, cold abyss, your favourite place to be, eventually hitting 6,000 to 8,000 feet below surface. Well, this is what it looks like down here. No sunlight can get through, so it's complete and utter darkness. What on earth is that? Right. Okay. As I was saying, there's usually no way to see down here, but that wouldn't make for a very good video, so let's brighten it up a bit. Much better. That was the easy bit. Now you've got to find a needle in the whole ocean. Using your highly sensitive specialised scent receptors, you try and pick up a trail that'll lead you to your target. To up the stakes, your digestive system degenerates, so you're on a ticking timer. This doesn't happen to every species, so guess you're the unlucky one. But that's okay. You can handle the pressure. After picking something up, you follow, keeping your eyes peeled for any further signs. Fortunately, you think you've managed to find what you're looking for. Wow. She's the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. You head on over and introduce yourself by biting her belly and latching on. In some species this is only temporary for mating, but not you. You release an enzyme that melts your face into the female's skin, fusing you both together. Your circulatory systems merge, so you can now leach all your nutrients from her blood supply. As the weeks pass, your eyes, fins, brain function and all your internal organs gradually degenerate, except the important thing that distinguishes you as a male. At this point it raises the philosophical question as to whether you even still exist. Are you still a separate animal, or just an organ? Have you become the female, or part of the female? I don't know, but for the sake of continuing the narrative, you are now a female deep sea anglerfish. Thanks to that noble sacrifice, you don't need to worry about finding a mate when you're ready to lay some eggs, a difficult task in this environment. You can just use him. Or him. Or him. Lots of options. Females can be up to 60 times larger and 500,000 times heavier than males, some reaching lengths of 4 feet, but you're just average size at around 6 inches. Right. Apart from size, you may notice a few minor differences as a female, one being that large rod sticking out your head, your main tool for survival and the reason you got the name angler. You provide a nutrient-rich environment to millions of bioluminescent bacteria living in your esker, the fleshy bulb at the end of your rod, who then produce light through a chemical reaction, a unique trait to deep-sea anglers. A specialised structure and reflective tissues help focus and direct the light outwards, so you don't accidentally reveal your lovely smile. Your rod is a modified dorsal fin, and to help make your esker look more alive, you wobble it back and forth. Now you wait. And wait. And wait. You don't know how long it'll be, as life at these depths is few and far between, which is why you don't want to be wasting precious energy chasing around. Eventually, your light attracts an innocent passerby who thinks it's their lucky day. Just as they're convinced they're about to get an easy meal, you pounce, caging them behind your rows of sharp inward-pointing teeth. Your teeth do some damage on the way in, but now serve to hold them in place as they suffocate in your stomach. Nice. Good catch. And your low metabolism means it'll keep you going for several weeks, hopefully enough time to lure the next one. Oh no. Being an ambush predator, you're not built for speed and athleticism, which is why you look like a custom Oblivion character. Your only option is to hide. You can't directly turn off your light, so you influence factors like the oxygen supply to control the amount produced. To blend in, your ultra-black skin absorbs nearly 100% of the light that hits it, practically granting you invisibility in this pitch-black environment. a handy trick among certain anglerfish species. Really, you should look like this, but again, I actually want people to watch the video. Although, none of this really helps if sight isn't used to find you. Now that you're in the clear, you can get back to work. This guy's a fair bit larger than you. Not a problem. Your flexible jawbones allow you to expand your mouth wide enough to grasp and hold the prey. As you suction them in, your depressible teeth fall backwards to get out the way, before snapping back to prevent escape. You expand your highly flexible stomach to nearly twice your body's size to handle all the extra protein. These adaptations are crucial as you can't afford to pass on any opportunities in such harsh conditions. As you spend the following months getting back to normal size, you release some pheromones in preparation for the year's most important event. Oh look, there's one already there. You let him on board as you can never have too much choice. Well, maybe 6 is pushing the limits, but still. Most animals would reject fusions like this, but you've evolved away some of the most crucial immune defences typically seen, allowing for this unique ritual. Now that he's all settled in, the time has come. Along with your army of on-demand fertilizers, you release a long, thin, gelatinous sheet of hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of eggs. You wave them goodbye as they float off to the surface, never to be seen by you again. Your parental care consists of having enough of them, in the hopes that at least some of them survive. After all that excitement, you're back to the usual daily grind. Again, turning the brightness up and shaking your lure around, you try to reel in something to feed the family. Come on. Just a little closer. One more step. Got him. Well, a bit of him. This one's putting up a fight. The prey struggles as you try to pull them in, doing anything they can to get free. Eventually, this time, the prey proves too strong and wiggles their way to a chance of freedom. Leave him. You'll never catch up now. That stumpy body can't even get out of first gear. You're so evolved to not move, you don't even have pelvic fins like most fish to help you swim. All you can do now is toddle on and wait for the next one. As the years go on, you continue to lurk in the depths, preying on poor souls just looking for a quick snack. You feed your collection of male parasites and keep producing your annual batch of eggs to keep the species going. After finishing off that last meal, you think to yourself, you could keep going as you are, waiting till something eventually conks out and you drift off into the darkness. Or you could take matters into your own hands and go on one last adventure. You've made your decision. You're gonna see it again. It's been over 20 years and you're finally going back, even if it's at snail's pace. That won't stop you. You keep on chugging along with only one thing on your mind. As you get closer and closer, the decrease in pressure starts to take its toll on your internal organs and tissues, making you even uglier. But you're determined to keep going. Everything in your body wants to give up, but you persevere until you get the first glimpse of your reward. There it is. The sun. Just a little more left to go. So close. You can do it. You're gonna make it. You can see the light